Oh, hi, Lynn. Hold on a second. I got this. Okay. Where's the wrong guy at? That's me. Hey, what's going on, everybody? There we go. All fixed up there. So I wasn't sure. As you can see, it's a mess right now. Let's see. Well, good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Well, I say us. This is going to be me today, right here in this spot. I'm only going to be here for about an hour, and then I got to get going, and then I'll see you guys tonight at Epic Universe. That's right. We're going to go live from Epic Universe later tonight. Universal's Epic Universe, so that's later. But, yeah. Plenty of time. The park's open for 12 hours today, so. Yeah, this isn't formal at all. This isn't like a stream at the parks. Like, this is just gonna be like me just Shelly and it won't be, how do I explain this? It's so bad. Oh, they're gonna be so hurting. Whoa, where's the iron? Oh, hold on. Boop, boop. I forgot to put the Wi-Fi on. That's my bad. Alright. Let's get myself straight. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining us here at the house. Yes, we're at the house. And as you can see, Shelly has redone the area that is now her office. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's quick, about hour-ish stream. And then I'm going to head off to Epic Universe. I usually get there around 11. If you avoid the rope drop, you just walk straight into the park. But if you try to go there like right at rope drop, the line goes into the parking lot. I just learned to go like literally an hour after, and it's smooth sailing from there. And then as the day progresses, the park gets more and more empty and easier to ride rides. That's a whole nother thing. That'll be a video coming out this coming weekend, plus my trip to California and everything video will come out. And woo! The kids like to party at night. You know what I'm saying? They go to school in like a week. I'm not tired, you're tired. Let's see, how's this sounding? So, refilling my pixie dust with that gifted membership going out to Kevin Z. Congratulations. Thank you so much for filling my pixie dust. And let's get to it. Thanks for joining us. I hope you guys enjoy the little home stream we're doing here. We got a display of candles. I got this. I swear. Like, you know what I mean? Guys, enjoyed today's stream. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Love the support. It's free to do. Thank my Patreon members and channel members again for all the continued support. In fact, that's candle of the month right there. That's called Coconut Lime. And that's the one that's going out to all the candle of the month Patreon members. So that is out. Shelly loves it. She's a huge fan of it. I want to thank my moderators for putting up with me. We would be honest. It's really just more of a putting up with anything. Shelly for getting everything set up. See how nice it is in here? She did that for me. And of course, if you guys are looking to book your next trip out to Disney cruise, all right, me and Angela were on the phone for like an hour last night. Check out Travel with Angela in the description below. She's here to help you book a trip or whatever you're trying to do. And yeah, we had quite the conversation last night. So let's get into it. We got Ruben here, Lynn Butler. Always great to see Lynn. Let's see, Don Hill, Kevin Z. Don't know what to do with the hands. When will I be back to Japan? Not anytime soon. I don't have an actual like Japan date or anything like that. So March. Like, I don't know, let's just throw a month out there. Like, not anything. We were looking at September, and then that went away real quick. So especially with the possibility of doing the transatlantic cruise, depending on if the kids can get approval for being in. Well, we might actually know in 2 days, or we'll know in 2 weeks, one of the two. Let's see. Diane says, "Morning, Ron. Let Shelly know that her shirt of the month is actually." Oh, I'm glad you love Shelly's. Everybody, Shelly has a shirt of the month as well. Not only does we have Ron on the Go shirt of the month, but now Shelly has hers, and it was very cute, and it took her forever to do. She made the most complicated, like, glittery thing ever, and she was like, "I only have a couple of these, and it's taken me 2 days to make all these." So I was like, "Oh gosh." Love your Japan videos when you go. Yeah. So there's that one. I married Ron on the Go. I'm used to dealing with difficult. Yeah, I know, Lynn. You and Shelly have the whole thing set up. Blah blah. Let's see. Jennifer, good morning. Oh, that was quick. Hi, Starship. And James, Mr. Paradise, what's up? James Paradise, if you guys haven't seen, is running his own little channel thing now. Hold on, let's see. Boo, boo, doo, boo. It's called You Can't See Me. Paradise. I can't spell for the life of me. Oh, wow. I spelled your name wrong and it still popped up. That means you got a good name on YouTube. If you can, and I'm on Shelly's account, so if you can pull up a channel and type it in without the I and the F, yeah. Yeah, what are we looking at right now? What are we looking? That's downtown I-4. Alright. Are you going to plan the Disney cruise with Patreon members or chat friends? So, that me and Angela are working on that. The logistics behind doing a group cruise. It wouldn't be Patreon. I think it would have to be general invite. I don't like doing exclusive things like that because then it feels like people have to give money to do that. I don't know how to explain this. You know when they do channel membership only streams, I can't do that. It bothers me. I know, and I cannot thank all my channel memberships and my Patreon members for everything, but like when you do that, it's like, hey, so if you guys give me money, you can, and I feel horrible about that. And again, yeah. The hand, look, see, I'm watching what is, no, Dawn, you're good. No, I'm just saying, like, me personally, a lot of people do, like, things, and that's okay, right? They know they need to do, I feel like, you know, like, the free to do guy was like, hey, so for $5 a month, you can join us on a, you know, and I can't. I thank you all very much for the ability to do what I do every day. Miss Katrina says, I love the value of Monster. Thank you so much. Yeah, and that's a big thing, Dawn. when I watch YouTube, I know I watch YouTube, right? Crazy. When do I have time? I don't like when, like, I understand you need ads and stuff, if you want sponsorships and stuff like that, like, you know, generate extra income. I get it. I just make my own product instead of selling other people's stuff. So that's why I don't have sponsors on my channel. I'm not sponsored. I don't have any like affiliates. I have affiliate links through Amazon, but again, I'm not sponsored by any of them. That's what I use. So I try to keep it as simple and not advertising as possible. I pay Ron to not meet him, worth every penny. Yeah, that's awesome. Yes, you do win. So, like, I know I started a blog, so if you guys haven't checked out, it's called The Ride View. And on that blog, no, actually, I'm gonna pull it up real quick. Hold on. Like, sure, for the ride view, we might get media to something like that, but that doesn't affect what I do on my channel, right? So the ride view will be separate. Well, I say separate because I do it while I'm live streaming, but like the ride view will be oops, that's not what I want to do there. Okay. More of the blog. The blog will be more of the media-based events and things. And that's really what I wanted to create. I wanted to create something outside of the channel so that way I can still be over here like, I don't like that. Well, I met you at the Christmas party when I had small. Oh! Yes, Starship, yes. Hey, you know, pick on me all you want, Lynn. Oh, the gimbal thing's falling over. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Haha. Victory. Hold on, I gotta grab some things. These are good. Yeah. Let's see, got it. To answer, yes, you and Travel Angela are looking into logistics for a group cruise. Yes. We don't know when, just because there's a lot of things going on right now. But we are looking into it. Now time for the part where I get to try to sell some stuff. You don't have to buy it. This is my turn and burn candle. You can see it's unique. It's got its own case. This is a mixture of vanilla, cinnamon, and smoke, like the smoke of a campfire, and it's strong. Woo! Okay. All our candles come with like 9 to 10% fragrance, and all right, this is Spot A. Yeah, don't do this. Don't do that. Oh god. Not me, I'm not small. This candle of the month, coconut lime. My house smells like it right now, so I don't need to open that one. Now this one, where's it at? Banana bread. Yeah, ready? Oh, that's so good. But banana bread. I'll eat the lid. So most retail candles, when you do buy them, are usually in the lower like 3 to 4% at a higher end. Higher end candles and stuff like that usually go with a lot more fragrance. That way it has a better, but like if you ever grab a candle and you put it right up to your nose to smell it, that means they're using a very low percentage of fragrance, which is a way to save money and make more candles, but that's good. I love the smoke on that. Yeah. You just do this. It's just, I don't know. Shelly made me start doing this, so now I just do this every time I open on. Let's say you like wax melts more. These are the 8-puck 3.2 ounce wax melts. We found out that we could get the same container for the same price as a 6-puck, and this is the 8-puck. And it literally gives you like, I can't math right now, but 0.8 ounces more than the previous one. So we were like, we'll run those. And then if you don't got enough things, this is called a car diffuser. And this little lid right here, there's a little plug in there, and that's why it's not leaking. You put a little plastic plug on it, you put the lid on, you tip it upside down, it soaks into the wood right here, and then your car smells like banana bread, because that's what I have in my car. Oh no, Chris and Christina, I'm sorry to hear that. I've had that, I had the kids smell. Yep, I haven't slept yet, and I'm still wired. Oh my gosh, Sam. I'm not surprised with you, Sam. I'm honestly like, we don't sleep. Obviously, that's why my eyes not open. We don't sleep. Merry birthday. No, that's tomorrow. Oh, Shelly got something else done. I don't know where they're at. I don't know where she put them. They should be up there. But room sprays. Are we on a 20-second delay? I can't go. No, we're not. Okay. Ruben does have a lot of those diffusers. Okay, let's see what else we got here. The room diffuser can't. The hard part about the room diffuser, I have one somewhere. The hard part about these is just these are like really large, and when you order them, they're a bit on the. When you order these, you only get 8 at a time, 8 or 10. I forgot how many we get of those. So, but it's just all coming back. So we've only been back from Japan for a month. Like literally, the 4th of July was a month ago. So we haven't had a lot of time to like develop and get everything up and running. We're still waiting on stuff to show up. Shelly ordered some prints for shirts, and the person who prides himself on next day shipping, it's been 3 weeks. So it's stressing Shelly out because she had plans to launch some things this week and they're not available. World domination. Monster and hot dog handle, like do I just pour the Monster into the... I don't know if that would smell very good. I don't know. Hot dog water. Found them. This is a room spray bottle. There is no fragrance in it right now. So inside this bottle is the solution that when you would say you order spa day, we'll add the fragrance to this bottle. So right now it's just an empty, well, it's a bottle full of the room spray solution, and then once you order it, we'll add the fragrance once the order is made, right? So that way we don't have to carry like 40 bottles of every individual, like we just do it simple like this. And then you spray. Of course, that's why there's no label or anything on it, because we don't know what this is gonna be. I have a case, you do have a case of these James Paradise. He's not wrong. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Let's see, what else we got here? I have a case of going to Christmas party, hope to meet you. Yeah, again, I'll know more about Christmas parties and dates on Jollywood when we get closer to knowing if we're going on that cruise. Again, everything's based on the kids' availability to go on it. We're pretty sure that we'll get the kids to go on it. We might have to have them do some homework while we're on the cruise and stuff like that, and write a report about going to, Europe pretty much. But I think they'll be able to get going on that. I need Ron to convince Chomps to go on a cruise. Well, Sim, we are trying to work on getting a cruise group together. If you guys want a on-the-go cruise, yeah, bother Angela. Travel with Angela is here to help you bother her. Yeah, there we go. Hiccups is meh. Is my name. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh man, I'm all right. You all right? No, all right. So we got the ride view, which was supposed to be announced the weekend of August 15th, and then we decided, yeah, we don't need to wait. We're just gonna roll it out now. So that's what the August surprise announcement was gonna be. So we now have a blog, therideview.com. Where did that link go? There it is. Thank you, Star Family. And let's see. Hi, Kristen. We have to talk to the school for the trip in October. Yeah. No, I get it, Clint. Dare to Dream Big said I sent Angela an email over the weekend. Awesome. Monday we're on the Destiny on the second wave DVC, leaving the day after Thanksgiving. Oh, that's awesome. I'm trying to go on the Adventure, which is in Singapore. I don't know if you guys know about that. But Singapore's getting a Disney cruise. It doesn't go anywhere. It's literally just an ocean voyaging cruise. That means it just goes out, leaves port, coats around in the water for a couple days, and then pulls back into port. Really trying to do that next year. That is like the only real international goal that isn't Tokyo. Good luck with that, Sim. I love that, Lynn. Clean look. Sim wants to go on a cruise. The best thing about, I would say, a cruise over, let's say, let's say the parks, is when you go to the parks, you're constantly like, all right, I want to buy, or I want to eat this certain thing, but I gotta budget it. I want to eat that, but I gotta budget, okay, but you try to like pick everything. That's not work. When it comes to food, Disney cruises, there's no way to. I should have slept some more, just a tiny bit. I love live streaming; it's fun. When you're on a Disney cruise, or not a Disney cruise, but cruises in general, they are like an all-inclusive resort on the water. The best part is that there's food constantly, and if on a Disney cruise, room service is included. So let's say you don't want to deal with the buffet craziness, or you don't want to go to dinner or something like that. Room service is included. Not only is room service included, but you can order Mickey Premium bars directly to your room. They'll bring it on a nice little tray, right? And those are included at no additional cost. Hi, Clean Look. On top of, like, they're very accommodating too, and you don't have to buy like a soda package. It's already included in your cruise. Like, a lot of cruise lines, they have like well, here's your price, and then if you want basic sodas and juices, it'll be this, add this on. And if you want to do fancier dining, with Disney, you don't have to do all that. But when it comes to other cruise lines, that is a nice option to not have to pay for it. And I understand that, right? Carnival is very cheap compared to Disney, but then you have to add all those extras on. There is no drink package for alcohol on Disney. Now there is an upcharge restaurant on the Disney cruises. Depending on the cruise, it'll be Palo, and then on some of the ships they have a Remy restaurant as well. These are upcharge restaurants. I haven't eaten at Palo, and big fan, but you have to wear pants. They do have loaner pants, by the way. Our first time going to Palo, I had to borrow the loaner pants. So yeah. Yeah, Trapper Matt, you gotta be careful about that. Yeah. Once you go on Disney cruise, it's hard to go whatever. And again, this goes back to my explanation of everything that happens with the parks and everything. When you love it, when you do something for the first time, Luminous or Illuminations, the Electrical Parade, whenever you do something after that, it will never live up to the hype of the first thing you did, right? So that's why everybody's talking about Paint the Night being better. No, you saw Paint the Night before you saw Starlight. That's the reason why Starlight is not as good as Paint the Night. It's the reason it's hard for me to cruise other cruise lines is because I went on Disney Cruise, my first cruise, and so every other cruise after that has been, not as standard. Like riding a minivan for the... Yeah, Ruben rides the minivans around the property. So now taking an Uber or Lyft would be because the cast members in the minivans, man, I just took one for the first time the other day. Yeah. And then I took two Lyfts while I was out in California. Yeah, Ruben, you get spoiled. Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, it's all you can eat. Yeah, Clean Look, it's all you can eat ice cream. You can order food whenever you want. They're very, and the other thing about Disney is they're very accommodating to food allergens and allergies. I mean, most cruise lines are, but like every meal, even though they know who you are, they're going to ask every day, and then they really do take a lot of concern into that. Lynn, yes, I know. Yeah, I haven't really been to other countries except Afghanistan, Kyrgyzstan, and well, Dominican Republic. But Japan just kind of ruins it for you. You know, you're just like, well, mm. I have an allergy to vegetables. Me too. Me too. Yeah. No, the coconut. Where did I put that? This one is not going to be on the site for quite a while. So that's the benefit of being a Patreon member, or for a Candle of the Month Patreon member, is this, even though Shelly is going to put coconut lime on the website, we're going to wait until after New Year's before we even consider putting it on the website. The whole point of being a candle is you're going to get a unique scent and flavor that's not available in your, you get a very custom candle every month. Ron, I'm allergic to cruises. How do they accommodate that? So what they do is they put you in a room. See what I did there? They put you in a room. Well, the best part about a cruise is you can actually, if you say you do like an inside room, you would have no idea you're on a cruise the whole time. Because you can go out the door, as long as you don't go outside, you'd barely notice you're on the ship. Hold on. There it is. Come on. I'm not used to using a laptop. There we go. What do you mean it's too long? Oh, that's why. Let's see if that works. Did it not work? Oh, there it goes. Okay. I think that worked. We'll find out. Either way. Sydney J with the 23 months of membership says one more month till 2 years. That's crazy. I know, right? Like, we got people coming up on 3 years. Like, really soon. That's crazy. Well, thank you so much for 23 months of continued membership, and it is greatly appreciated. Well, I love the food, but I don't eat that much at home. Mickey bars last me 3 days, 1 year each day. Then I'm okay. Well, the only cruise I would go on is a float in my swimming pool. When do you swim in that swimming pool? It's cold up there. When is your next visit in a Disney park? Tomorrow. Tomorrow, Magic Kingdom. Yeah. I had to think about that. Hey, Austin Mac. No, you're good. You're good. Just kind of hanging out, chatting about the stuff. Do I live in Florida? Man, if I didn't live in Florida, but I was at the parks every day, that'd be a crazy commute. Like, no, I'm just like, in general, thinking to myself, like, could you imagine, like, let's say I lived on Georgia, right? Georgia is 3 hours from here. That'd be great. I mean, I've done crazier things, but yeah. It was 90 at the pool? What? No. 90 up where you live? Oh man, some of those nights I was like, yeah. I could imagine traveling 3 hours after. So. Ooh, look, a strawberry. So candles are interesting. A little candle note. That's true. If you do live in Europe, I guess 3 hours would be. You could live in another. Okay. Yeah. No, I definitely. Yeah, because I have a friend who was in the military who went to Germany, and he was like, yeah, we went over to France, and I'm like, oh man, how many days did you spend there? He's like, oh no, I just went there for like a day, and I came back, and I was like, what? Probably about 20 minutes right now. It looks a little busy on the traffic part. It's gonna take me an hour to get here to Universal though today. Because Epic Universe is, oh, yeah. Mm. Is there an, oh look, a straw, not yet. There's not a strawberry candle yet, but I'm waiting, I'm working on that one. But anyway, obviously I live in Clermont, Florida, because candles have this weird thing that you have to put where you made the candle at. So if I lived in Orlando, it has to say Orlando, Florida. If I live in Clermont, it has to say, like, it's not where I live, but where I manufacture my candles. So that's a interesting thing we learned about candles, is they have like this weird requirement to tell you where they came from. Miss Katrina. Hold on. And then load. It will load soon. But Miss Katrina, thank you so much. She'll be excited. She loves this candle the month thing, because it, like, what we do is we go through we go through the Candle Science website. That's who we use for our fragrances. And then we'll go through, and like 1 month I'll pick one, and another month Shelly will pick one. So this is a Shelly picked a month, and like I picked another one that was different. Like I think it was black cherry. Are they single? All singles. So our jars are not light. They are very heavy. They're also very thick walled. We're gonna go to a 3-wick jar, but you know, like it's a little complicated on that part. But these are thick walled. These are very heavy. I think. Where's the scale at? Here, I'll put the lid on it. There we go. 1 pound, 0.5 ounces. It's a 6-ounce pour of wax, but with the jar and everything, it's 1 pound, 0.5 ounces. So yeah, you can see it's not a light candle. Oh, mixed with chocolate and strawberries. I mean, now clean look, the Monster on the cruise is not free, but they do have Monster on the cruise. It costs the same amount as it does in the parks. Give you guys a little preview of the office here. Down there, that's a Sawgrass sublimation printer. That's a Sawgrass 500 down there. That does like the cup wrap prints. That's our Epson EcoJet, which is a liquid filled printer. It comes with 2 types of black ink, and then your four or 5 colors, and then your 4 colors. Over there we got the Cricut. Man, what's here? The Explorer 3. We're gonna do a lot of the Reuben cutting. The Reuben. Reuben orders a lot of glitter. Over here we got Shelly's big stack of stuff. Like we got stickers, like the Run on the Go stickers. Let's see what else we got here. Don't worry about that stuff. Shelly doesn't know. I'm not supposed to show you that. Anyway, Halloween stuff's coming out soon. Hey, there she is. Our new Patreon member, Miss Katrina. Thank you so much. I think this one might actually be yours since you just signed up. So I'll talk to Shelly and get that shipped out to you as quick as possible. All right. This is our little thank you for being a candle member of the month. Like Shelly makes little things to put in your order and stuff like that. I'm gonna get in trouble with it. And then every month those candles will come out. Just like the shirt of the month, every month the shirt will come out. I don't know where her art is on that one. Hold on. Nope, that's not it. Important? Is it important photo? No, that's me. Well, I'm not sure where she put it, but it looks really cool. And the Disney Baker, right? Like, can we get the Monster candle? Hey, Monster Energy. I know you don't watch me, but like, what's up? Being such a Monster Energy fan, have you received free NASCAR tickets from Ty Gibson as he drives Monster? No, I have not. Is Ron the creator of the Ride View? It's not me personally. It's a mixture of me and Jonathan. So Jonathan and me were talking one day at Universal back in May. When I did the team member preview for Epic Universe, me and him were walking through the park and everybody was creating these articles and we're reading them, and there was just so much clickbait on like Epic Universe opening and everything, and all the articles were just like full on just blah 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 blah. Like, where's the part where you talk about what I was in, or like the reason I clicked on it? And I said I can't stand. I don't even read blogs because most of them are just like 40 pages of stuff, and then that little section where you wanted to read about is like right there. And I said, if we were to create a blog, I would get rid of all that, and I would just make it. Don't get it wrong, we'll have ads and stuff on the page eventually, but like not anything as crazy as like most blog sites and everything. We're not trying to become millionaires, right? We're just trying to give information out and then be able to cover the cost. I'm all about covering the cost. That's how I always am about everything. If you can cover the cost, we're doing a good thing. And me and Jonathan were just kind of like, well, we could start one. And I was like, I would love to. Unfortunately, I'm going to Japan. You know what I mean? Or April. I think I did it in April. So when I went to Japan, we didn't really talk much about it, so we didn't actually get anywhere in development on it. But as soon as I got back from Japan, we've been working on it. And we planned on launching it at the 15th, or like after the Mickey's Not So Scary first night, and then we were just like, well, we got a ton of articles already and everything. Let's go ahead and advertise it. So I prefer to sneeze right now. There we go. To keep the website as not clickbait as much as everything else can be in the world lately. Like, Disney World ride closes indefinitely. Like, you mean to close for the day because there was a maintenance issue and it'll be up tomorrow? Like, don't post stuff like that. That's so irritating. Either way. So, my biggest thing is, like, if you don't like something, you can either complain about it and get nowhere, or if you don't like it, fix it. And so that's what I'm doing. I don't like clickbait titles, I don't like all that other stuff, so instead of being like, oh, why do they do that? Just do it. I saw things about live streaming and stuff that I didn't like, that I wanted to do, and things like that. Instead of being like, you should do this, you should do this, I said, I'll try it and see what happens. And so far, it's worked out okay. So that's how I look at everything. Well, I mean, oh dang. Give me a second. I don't know what that noise is. I gotta put water in the pool. Oh man. Yep, that's the thing. Woo. I'm not sweating, you are. Okay. Mark, so, sorry about that, everybody. So the pool, because we haven't had a lot of rain, the pool has to be filled, and I could hear the motor. So this is how, like, I can hear random things, you know, like when people are like, how do you know that's happening over there? Like, how do you hear that? And I'm like, I don't know why. But like, I'm sitting here talking with you guys, I literally can hear the pump outside making a little humming noise, and then that's how I knew that what's happening. Either way, when it rains a lot here, you don't have to fill the pool, so it's nice. But we haven't had any rain. It's been actually pretty dry lately. So Patreon member and channel member. The reason, there's two. When I started, I didn't know what I was doing, right? I didn't have it. When I started my channel, I was suggested to start a Patreon. I never actually intended to start one, and then I had a buddy who was like, you should start one. And I was like, all right, okay. Patreon mostly is now consisting of like candle of the month, shirt of the month, stuff like that. And then I try to post on there. I need to get some photos and stuff back on there. I haven't had any real downtime, because when I'm not doing this or that, or making these, or hanging out with the kids at like 3 o'clock in the morning, Yeah, I have videos to edit that I haven't even got a chance to get around to yet either. But Patreon is separate from Disney's. Or not Disney. Whew. I'm all over the place. Patreon's different than the channel membership. Channel membership is through YouTube now, and YouTube channel memberships are not the same as Patreon. Like Patreon members have access to like I'll do like random pop-up videos like, hey, I'm over here and I'm doing this, and they're like 2 minutes long, because when you upload from your mobile device, Patreon only allows you for a 2-minute video. But if you upload a video, it can be as long as it, whatever. So, Shelly mostly handles the Patreon side of things now. I post videos and stuff on there when I can, or remember. So I used to be able to do this thing called parking lot confessions, and that's just like after a night at the park. But lately, I feel like I never leave the park without walking out with somebody. Yeah, it's been kind of crazy. Every time I hit the parking lot, I feel like somehow I'm walking out with somebody, so it's kind of crazy. Channel memberships have like, you know, little perks like the emojis in the chat and the what do you call it? There's a lot of things you can do with them, but again, I'm not advertising for you guys to ever become a Patreon member or a channel. Like, that's not what I do. I don't do that. So, sounds like you got a lot going on. How do you manage your time and keep it all together? I don't. I just kind of make it up as I go. Like, sometimes I'll come home and I'll just start making candles until I'm tired, and then I'll go to sleep for a couple hours, and I'll wake up and do whatever, you know, the kids want to do in the morning. It's their summer vacation right now, so that's the reason why we haven't been doing any morning streams, is because I'm hanging out with the kids in the morning. So yeah, then but the kids are about to go back to school in literally a week, and then we'll be getting back to like mornings over here. Like, we haven't seen the Jameters in like forever, and I'm like, man, I haven't seen the Jameters since Paul pretty much retired. So Diana, yeah, that marine layer was so nice when I was in California. They're just different. YouTube takes, I think it's 30 or 40% of everything. So whenever you so for you're wondering, super chats, channel memberships, and all that, YouTube takes like 35-40% of everything. But again, at the same time, I can't argue with that. They give you a free platform to go from somebody who literally is just sitting in their house making videos because they're having a good time to, like, next thing you know, like making an income. You can't really fault them for giving you a free platform to. They're giving you the audience space to make videos. Like, I mean, they already did the advertising work. Now you just need to make the actual videos. So it's pretty, I mean, business-wise, pretty smart on their end. Oh, thank you, Mark. Yeah, okay. Missouri, okay. 2. Those are sisters of 2. Coming from, well, thank you so much, Mark, from Missouri, and I like what I do. My kids really like what I do because it gives them the flexibility to be doing things that, or going places they would normally not go, you know what I mean? Like, and then Tanner loves YouTube. My daughter and Tanner, so Allie and Tanner love YouTube. They watch YouTube all the time. And then they'll like come to me and like, Dad, so what if we did this in a video? What if we did this? Like, they love it. And then I'll get Allie to the point where the video is about to start, and she'll be like, But like, if you go through her tablet, because she has like a little tablet, she has a ton of videos of her like talking about her day and how she played with her doll. Like, Allie just be vlogging herself in the house all the time. It's hilarious. Florida Parks After Dark. I'm tired, you're tired. I'm tired now. It's been crazy with the kids staying up so late. Yes, everybody, we are 11 days from Not So Scary starting, and we have quite a few tickets already, so hope you're all ready for that. Boo to you. Boo to you. Candles too. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Oh, good. Okay, good. Yep, No, Shelly. Angela, you missed the cruise conversation. Either way, Angela's here to book your things. Angela. Oh, thank you. You gonna load or what? Thank you. Hope Disney brings. I know Florida. I'm with you, Florida Parks After Dark. I would love some like not burn myself weather. I want to thank everybody for subscribing to the channel because like that's craziness. We are now at, if you would load, 63,795. That is insane. Like that's crazy. Like, did I ever think I'd get past 10,000? No. So, surprise! Oh, that's awesome. Sarah speaks Cali. Yeah, so Streamlabs or Prism. Prism is another one you can use. Prizm. Might be a little easier than Streamlabs. Streamlabs can be a little bit temperamental and complicated, especially if you're not doing any nighttime stuff. Prism's pretty decent, but when it comes to like nighttime things, I need that flexibility in the to be able to dim or brighten the screen. So yeah. Yeah, we got 15, 17, 22, 26, and 29 for August. We got 5, 12, and 19 for September. Those are all the party dates so far. Yeah, Beach Home, I remember that day perfectly. I was sitting in Toy Story Land, and I mean, like, the goal was to hit 10,000 subscribers, and here I was in like, walking through Hollywood Studios, just moments away from rolling 20,000, like double what I ever thought I would get. And yeah, you know, like the goal is always 100,000, get your first play button and all that stuff. And I was like, that'd be cool one day. It is that day. It's happening. I mean, that's so wild. I'm sorry for Shelly and the cruise info last night. Oh, she had a lot of questions, Angela. And guess what she asked right after? She goes, so when are you going? So go ahead and contact you know who and say, let's get this going. Because she also agrees that we shouldn't go over there without doing something here first. Cadaver Dans. Oh yeah, I love the Cadaver Dans. Good morning, Ron. Still hunting. Sorry to hear that, Green Goblin. Hopefully they can, you know, pick up the pace on your battery exchange. Jollywood. Oh man, yeah, Jollywood with Jeff is the best. I haven't seen Jeff pretty much since I saw him once since Jollywood, so hopefully he's still around. Like, you know, once you start seeing legacy cast member badges, you're like, oh, they're gonna retire anytime now. Why did you the chat things? That language thing. How's the new brick working out? It's decent. I don't like the fact that like it always just says 8 watts of charging, and I have no idea if it's actually charging faster. Especially because when it goes to summertime, it's hard to tell. And I do like the older brick ones because they had the variation of the voltage and amperage, so you knew how well but also, I don't know. I have one more battery that I'm going to order soon to try out, and then I'll let y'all know which one I'm going to roll with. Good morning, Ron. We knew you when we met you 2 years ago after Grand Imagining you were. Oh, thank you, Roey Rowe. That's very kind of you to say. Man, that's crazy. 2 years ago. Can you explain how you get mods, why they're not paid, and where they're from? So a lot of people think moderators get paid. They don't get paid. In fact, a lot of people will pay channels to be moderators, like they'll like gift memberships, or they'll kind of buy their way into the mod position. My mods don't get that privilege. None of them ever given me anything. When they all became mods, they were never ones to donate really or anything. I picked them based on my own personal preferences, which is not the mod thing to do. I was at Hollywood Studios the first night I met Lynn, and I was literally outside the gate of wrapping up the stream, and she walked up to me and goes, "Are you Ron on the Go?" Wearing a giant Ron on the Go shirt. And that's when I met KJ Dino, and she was like, "He's wearing the shirt that says his name," and Lynn goes, "I don't know if it's really him." And yeah, so ever since then, Lynn's been a moderator. Who's another one? Kawaii Kitty was just in the chat all the time, super awesome, and just, you know, she came kind of like a regular in the channel, and then I was just like, "Hey, you're here a lot. Would you like to?" And I always ask my the people before I make them moderators. I never just like clicked on. One time I did, and his name was Adam Baum, and instantly goes, "What am I supposed to do with this? I can't fix, you know, your channel with this wrench." And well, I'll tell you what, he did, and that's where a lot of the mods you see came from Adam. You know, JJ, Mickey, Jimmy Tiger. I'm not very good today. I'm blanking out my life over here. What? No. Okay, I'll fix that later. But like CME Fashionable, you know? Flapjack was a personal pick. Flapjack is funny, is Flapjack was our first channel member, and he was in the channel all the time watching, so you can see rocket launches from Disney World. And I asked him if he wanted to join, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm in." Kim's another one from the Adam group, you know. He talked highly about you, Lynn. Well, you know what I mean. So a lot of the moderators you see are have been here for pretty much the last 3 years, pretty much since October of 2022. Angela is our travel person, and for her to post links, you gotta be a moderator to post links. And Angela is trying. She's doing what she can, but she has so much going on in the back end, and most of the moderators do. And if you don't think they're watching, they're always watching. Somebody's watching in the background. They may not be physically typing in the chat, but most of them watch all that. They have a big part of this channel, and they put a lot of effort and time and everything into this. So yeah, they have really put, if not as much time as I did, into doing everything. What's up to Bops? Bops is our manufacturing. You guys seen the cool little roof for like the gimbal, or have you guys seen the extension bars, the fuel rod holders? Yeah, the Bops has been amazing at the 3D printing and designing. And if you notice, all of us run the same gimbal, and that's because, one, it's my favorite gimbal. It doesn't fall apart. It's solid. But number two, we all have the same gimbal because we have a great manufacturer named Bops, and he makes all kinds of stuff for us. And instead of having to make one for each gimbal, we just do it all through the one, and it's great. The moderators want the success. It's just much of, they want to see the channel succeed, because we all had a very important part in the start of this. And when I say that, I'm talking about Adam. Adam was my first like real moderator, and he's the one who asked all these people to come over here and help me be what I am today. And the rules that we have on the channel and everything come from what Adam put into place. And I cannot thank that guy enough to like take a chance on me. Like, he was like, hey, you have no idea who I am, but here's what I would do, and this is what I would do. And I was like, well, why don't you do it? And he's like, oh, I don't want to do that. He doesn't want to be on camera and stuff. So, and that's where all the rules, like, I have a whole set of like rules that Adam created, and I will never change them. He passed away literally right around my son's birthday 2 years ago, and for him is where I'm at today, because I followed his guy. He was an engineer. He had several patents under his name. He was a super smart guy, knew so much about Disney, and he just like, these are things I would want to see, I would want to do, and you have the energy level to do it. And I haven't changed since then. He knew I was stalking. That's funny, Lynn. Yeah, he knew. So, the Bops has been pretty awesome on that. And so, if you don't like something on the channel, or well, take it up with Adam. So, we don't talk about other guests in the park. That's a big no-no. We don't make recommendations you want to make in the park. You know, when somebody asks you, you should grab that phone and chuck it across the park, and you type that in chat, would you say that in the park? Would you say that in the park to somebody who has a phone up? No. So why would you say it on here, right? So yeah, and then people get mad. They're like, well, why do I get timed out? Because That is rude. That's aggressive. Like I wouldn't want anybody to do that to anything I do. And stuff like that. Like when things are missing in the parade, you have no idea how many cast member families are watching these parades. I didn't even realize how many cast member families are watching the parade until this last year. They don't want to see everybody be like, oh, look what happened here. Like, some of the comments I got the other day because Miguel was missing in the parade, yeah. I'm not even gonna mention them because they're pretty good. Like the people are getting politics involved, and we don't do politics here. Hence why we don't do Hall of Presidents, because everybody can't handle themselves. We don't do sports in this channel because they can't handle themselves. We tried sports, we did. I swear, because I like baseball, right? I'm a big baseball fan, but unfortunately, it became an argument, and then people started getting timed out and things started getting bad because people were literally talking, we'll use the word trash to each other. And that's where that all came from. So that's why we don't do sports in the chat anymore. So, what's up, Mike the Mod Session? There's just a lot that happens. And there's a reason why we do have a certain set of things in place. Hi, Tracy. When I watch a Disney stream, I don't want to hear about politics. I don't want to hear about your favorite sports team. Now, obviously, it's different if, like, let's say the Super Bowl winners are at Magic Kingdom, they're coming down the road and all that, like, oh, good job, you know, whoever won or something like that. I mean, that makes sense, right? But, like, when I'm in the park, I want to be in the park. I want to be, like, in the escape, like, there's Magic Kingdom, there's Grayson on the piano, there's the glass blow, you know, like, I'm on the ride of Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm not trying to figure out why my 401k is tanking right now. I'm not in that mode right there. I'm thinking, like, I would love to be on Pirates, just smelling the pirate water right now, you know, when everything's just simple. So that's why everybody gets all angry about my channel. They're like, oh, he's so aggressive. Yeah, I can be. It's my channel. That's the crazy part about everybody is, like, when you make a YouTube channel, when you make a decision, it's on you. Just remember, it's you. That's why it's called YouTube. It's your channel. And whatever you chose to do and everything, you have to answer for. So if I don't like something that somebody says, I have the right to remove it. That's the cool thing about it being your channel. There are 50, what, Stream Finder? I know you're watching. How many channels are there? He's always watching. Let's find out. He has an active list right now. There it is. Okay. Over 60 channels to watch across Walt Disney World. Over 60. Right? All these cast members have the option to watch channels with better quality, 4K, all these other different things, and they choose to watch me. And well, part of it's I don't talk over any of the parades or the rides or anything. Like that's a big thing. It drives me crazy when I hear that stuff. But it's showing respect to those who do their job. Like, I, again, am a guest in the park. I don't run anything. I don't get special privileges. I don't ask for anything. I'm supposed to be I'm just a normal person in the park. All right, so, oh, that's hilarious. When it comes to that, so when the cast members, like, it's a big honor. Like, their families are watching to watch their families, and I know them now. Now they say hi, Ron. Okay, yesterday I didn't talk about it, but now I will. There's a maintenance guy who walked by me yesterday, heading over to Tiana's. I have never seen him before, but he walked by and goes, "Hey, Ron." Like, that's how well people know. I have no idea. I've never met this guy before or anything, but he knows exactly who I am. And then when we did the Keys to the Kingdom tour and we went in the tunnel, and you can ask Ruben for refilling my pixie dust, they really know who I am downstairs. Like a lot of people, more than I knew. So when I say downstairs, you know, the tunnel, the utilidor thing, like they all, the bands, everybody. And down there, they don't have to play nice. They can ignore you and everything, and they didn't. And they, in fact, came over and shook my hand and everything. So, and it's a big deal to me because I never thought I'd be where I am with all this. So. Ruben had a great time, by the way. Ruben was having the best time because, like, I wound up standing off to the side because everybody kept coming by, and yeah, it was pretty cool. You can ask Ruben all about it, and Janelle. Janelle was there too. Yeah. They are, and most of these. And here's the thing: you guys know I go to the glass shop, or how am I gonna work today? You guys know I go to the glass shop a lot. Their management, including Anthony, who I always talk about, Anthony's a manager too. They watch when I'm in the store. They go back and they look and they see what's going on, because I'm not coming in there in a uniform, right? You know when a supervisor, you know when your supervisor's coming, you know what they look like, you know this and this. When you're live streaming, nobody really is looking for you. So it's kind of like playing like, oh, let's see what they're doing over there. And you can literally go and be like, oh, Ron's over there. Let's see what he's doing. And then you can see what's happening without the, yeah. So it's been a wild year. I'm gonna say year because in the last year things have changed so much, from not really knowing anybody and everything to now, like, I have to think about these things. So when people get mad about the way I interact or I do something certain, or I mute the channel to speak to some, these cast members, like, they talk to me like I work there. I know I don't work there, but they do, and sometimes that information can't be broadcasted. You know what I mean? So, like, I just have to be careful what goes out. Oh yeah, I got the USMC. I got the all day Soarin' in there, and I rode Soarin' all day, and those families watch their kids, you know, like, or family members while I was riding the ride all day, because they kept getting to see their family member through the day. So it's pretty cool. Side note, real quick, everybody asked a question. So I use Streamlabs. This is very important. This is Streamlabs. This is the chat bar. If you get timed out, deleted, or anything, I can't see any of that stuff. If my moderators time you out and you're like, I got timed out, I have no way for me to know. I have no idea. That's not how that works. No, I'm not using the YouTube app. Now, if you use the YouTube app, it'll show you all the different information and everything. But I use Streamlabs because the quality's better, and it's smooth, and it has its issues, but it's free. So people message me like, "Hey, I got timed out today," and I'm like, "Well, I don't know what to do with my hands. Like, I don't know how you got timed out. Like, I don't know what you said." Most of the times, the moderators, when they time you out, take a screenshot of what you said. Because I had somebody one time who was like, I can't believe I got timed out on your channel. I watch you all the time. And I'm like, you literally asked me to go pop somebody's balloon. Yeah. Would you say that in person at the park? No. So why would you think it's okay to say it on here? So don't say things you wouldn't say in the park. Lynn, I don't mind you following me around, but you just keep trying to take my kidney, and that's the issue. Well, everybody, I'm going to go because I got to go to Epic Universe now and do some other stuff. Oops, I wasn't supposed to close that. Hold on. Now I wait for the chat to load. So if you guys are interested in some candles, maybe you want your car to smell really delicious. Maybe you want a wax warmer. Maybe you're interested in the soon-to-be Halloween stuff. This is just one of like 20 she ordered. Some stuff like that. Or anything else you're looking for. Come on, chat. I need you to work. Check out ronandgo.com. That's where we got all our stuff. What? Why does it say good morning? Oh. Oh, really, Adam? Awesome. Okay, there we go. Wait, what happened here? Is my phone chat off from this one? Well, Adam, okay, there you go. We can do math. If we can pay off mortgage and use GO loan for another. Ooh, okay, that's pretty awesome. For a membership, seriously, the stuff we remove. Most of the moderators that we have on the channel have either been moderators for like 5+ years, you know, or they're learning from the people who've been doing it for 5+ years. Like there's a lot of history. Kim has been moderating for ever. I don't even know. Like Adam literally talked about her like she was, you know, the mod queen. So, and she's been amazing to help. She'll moderate my channel and Coda's channel at the same time, and I'm like, I can barely. Yeah, I don't know how she does it. She's really good at it though. Mike the Mod Sessions from California. What's up, Mike? Dude, I didn't get any cookies this trip. Oh man, I'm so mad at myself. I didn't do. By the time I realized it, I was like, this guy. So, yeah, Mike, I'm at, yeah. So we'll have to fix that next time. But otherwise than that, everybody, I literally got to get going. I got a park video to go make, and then I'll be live tonight. Changing the plan on that. I'm doing a live stream from Epic Universe tonight. I'm gonna set up for about 8 or 8:30, probably 8:30. So, do 90-minute stream from Epic Universe at the end of the night. So it'll be a nighttime walkthrough, and then yeah, I gotta get going. Disney World, yeah, I'm all fine. I'm fine. Either way. There we go. All right, everybody. I'll see you guys later. And yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing today. I'm so tired. My kids need to start going to bed before 4 a.m. This is good. Allie went to bed at 5:30 the other morning. 5:30 in the morning. She said she wanted to watch the sunrise. I don't even know what to do with that. Oh my God. All right. And David becoming a channel member. Thank you so much, David Farmer.